The Pharisee stood and prayed silently like this: God, I thank you that I am not like other people, greedy, unrighteous, adulterers, or even like this tax collector. I fast twice a week, and I give 1/10 of everything I gain. In verse 9, the Lord said, those who trusted in themselves that they were righteous and despised others. This Pharisee was speaking entirely about what he himself had done. He did not make things up. He was not just talking empty words. Everything he said was within his ability. The Lord Jesus himself also acknowledged that the righteousness through works of the Pharisees was very outstanding. In terms of good deeds, the Pharisee did better compared to the tax collector. Therefore, he relied on those works and said, I am righteous because I do better than others. However, after he went home, the Lord did not justify the Pharisee, the one who relied on what he himself had done. The tax collector stood far away, not daring to lift his eyes to heaven, but beat his chest and said, God, have mercy on me, for I am a sinner. Why did the tax collector bow his face to the ground? Why did he beat his chest and ask for mercy from God? Because he saw that he himself could not do anything, that he was a sinner. What he saw himself being able to do was collect extra from others for personal gain. He knew very clearly that in the eyes of the people he was judged as a sinner. Therefore, when he saw that within himself there were only evil deeds, he asked for mercy from God. And after he went home, the tax collector was justified. This justification did not come from good works, but from seeing that he himself was only bad, asking for mercy and believing and receiving the mercy that God had given to the one who asked for mercy. Romans chapter 4 verse 5 says, But to the one who does not work, but believes in him who justifies the ungodly, his faith is counted as righteousness. Many people today speak very boldly, saying that we speak like the tax collector, not arrogantly like the Pharisee who considered himself righteous. What they mean is that they are sinners like the tax collector. They judge themselves to be in the position of a sinner like the tax collector, and there is nothing wrong with that. This is natural and is a good sign for them. But they refuse to understand that the two terms trusting in oneself as righteous and being justified are two different situations. One situation is that the person does it by himself, and the other situation is that through believing in the Lord, he is declared righteous by him. Believers today are speaking like the tax collector, but they go and take hold of the works of the Pharisee to practice, instead of believing that the Lord has finished it. Therefore, they refuse to receive righteousness from God. Romans chapter 10 verse 3 says, For they, being ignorant of the righteousness of God and seeking to establish their own righteousness, did not submit to the righteousness of God. We who believe in the Lord are no longer sinners.